What if every relationship you've ever had was shaped by a hidden force within your psyche? What if the reason you're drawn to certain people and repelled by others has nothing to do with logic, but everything to do with the ancient architecture of your mind? Modern dating is a labyrinth, swipes, texts, ghosting, and endless choices. Yet beneath the surface chaos, something far older than Tinder or TikTok is at play. Carl Jung called it the Anima and Animus, the living, breathing archetypes that shape our attraction, our heartbreak, and our deepest longing for connection. Today, we'll plunge into the shadowy depths of Jung's theory, unravel the mysteries of modern romance, and discover why, no matter how hard you try, you keep repeating the same relationship patterns. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear may change the way you see love and yourself forever. Let's begin with a question. Why do we fall in love with the people we do? Is it chance, chemistry, fate, or is there something deeper at work, a hidden script written long before we ever swiped right? Carl Jung believed that inside every man lives his anima, the inner feminine, and inside every woman her animus, the inner masculine. These are not just poetic metaphors, they are living forces, ancient blueprints, shaping our desires, fears, and the people we're drawn to. Imagine for a moment that every time you felt that electric spark of attraction, it wasn't really about the other person at all. It was your unconscious, recognizing a piece of itself projected onto another. For men, the anima is the embodiment of all that is feminine, emotional, intuitive, nurturing, and mysterious. She is the muse, the siren, the source of inspiration, and sometimes destruction. She appears in dreams, fantasies, and most powerfully, in the women a man finds himself inexplicably drawn to. For women, the animus is the internal image of masculinity, logic, strength, assertiveness, and power. He is the hero, the critic, the protector, and the destroyer. He too emerges in dreams and fantasies, and in the men who spark a woman's deepest emotions, for better or worse. We do not fall in love with people. We fall in love with the projections of our own unconscious, the anima, and animus cast onto the blank canvas of another's face.
If this content is making sense to you, click the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support.
Have you ever wondered why you keep attracting the same type of partner over and over, despite your best intentions? Why do the same patterns, arguments, and heartbreaks follow you from one relationship to the next? Jung's answer is projection. When we meet someone who embodies our anima or animus, our unconscious lights up. We see them not as they are, but as we need them to be. Every hope, every wound, every unmet need is projected onto this unsuspecting other. A man whose anima is undeveloped may be drawn to women who are emotionally volatile, mysterious, or unattainable, mirroring the chaos within his own psyche. A woman whose animus is wounded may be attracted to men who are domineering, cold, or distant, reflecting the shadow side of her own inner masculine. As long as these projections remain unconscious, we are doomed to repeat the same relationships, the same pain, the same cycles, believing each time that this one will be different. In the age of dating apps, endless options, and instant gratification, shouldn't finding love be easier than ever? Why then do so many people feel more alone, more confused, and more heartbroken than ever before? Modern dating promises freedom, but delivers paralysis. The more options we have, the less satisfied we become. Our anima and animus, overwhelmed by possibilities, become more desperate, projecting more, not less. Every swipe is a search for the missing piece within ourselves, but no matter how many matches we make, the unconscious remains unsatisfied. We are not looking for a person. We are looking for ourselves, hidden in another. Ghosting, breadcrumbing, and endless talking stages are not just cultural phenomena. They are symptoms of a deeper crisis. A generation lost in the labyrinth of its own unconscious, searching for connection but terrified of intimacy. What happens when we ignore the shadow within, when our anima or animus is repressed, denied, or projected without awareness? Jung warned that what we refuse to acknowledge in ourselves will rule us from the shadows. An undeveloped anima can turn a man into a slave to his emotions, lost in fantasy, or addicted to the pursuit of the unattainable. An unintegrated animus can make a woman rigid, critical, or drawn to destructive relationships. Many toxic dynamics, obsession, jealousy, emotional manipulation, are the result of unconscious projections. We blame our partners, but the real conflict is within. You cannot heal a relationship by changing your partner. You can only heal by confronting the shadow within yourself. Is it possible to escape the projection trap? Can we ever truly see another person as they are, and not as we wish them to be? Jung called the process of integrating the anima and animus individuation the journey to wholeness. This is not a one-time event, but a lifelong quest. Begin by recognizing your patterns. Who are you drawn to and why? What qualities do you seek and fear in others? Face the parts of yourself you have denied or repressed. Journal, reflect, or seek therapy. Ask yourself, what am I projecting onto others that I have not owned in myself? Men, cultivate your inner feminine, empathy, intuition, vulnerability. Women, honor your inner masculine, assertiveness, logic, strength. Enter relationships with open eyes. See your partner as a mirror, not a savior. Love is not about completion, but about growth. Integration is not easy. You will stumble, relapse, and repeat old patterns. The key is to return again and again to self-awareness. If you could see the unconscious forces shaping your love life, what would you do differently? Stop chasing the ideal. The perfect partner is a projection. Seek real connection, not fantasy. Communicate authentically. Share your fears, hopes, and wounds. Vulnerability is the gateway to true intimacy. Set boundaries. Don't lose yourself in another. Healthy relationships require two whole individuals. Embrace solitude. Learn to be alone with yourself. The more comfortable you are within, the less you need to project onto others. Seek depth, not breadth. Modern dating encourages endless options. Depth comes from commitment, presence, and facing discomfort together. As society evolves, will love survive? Or will we drown in a sea of unconscious projections, forever chasing what we cannot name? Technology will not save us from ourselves. The only way forward is inward, to make the unconscious conscious, to integrate our shadows, and to love with eyes wide open. Jung's final warning: your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakes. The journey of love is the journey of the self. Every heartbreak, every longing, every failed relationship is not a sign of failure, but a call to awaken. The anima and animus are not your enemies. They are your guides, leading you, again and again, back to the truth of who you are. So the next time you feel that spark of attraction, pause. Ask yourself, is this love or is it a projection? And remember, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate.